Little darkness, or we have some clouds, those of us who struggle with mental health, we push forward anyway. Let me tell you about the Ending the Silence program, something I'm extremely passionate about if you haven't guessed already over the last 4 years. We go into middle and high schools. We talk to students about mental health. We talk about suicide awareness. We talk about self-medication with substance, alcohol, and drugs. We talk about self-harm. We talk about bullying, because if we're not teaching kids to be nicer to one another, they're not going to understand the internal struggle that somebody might be walking around with. I try to share with these young people, as my fabulous team does, that people are walking around with emotional pain. You cannot see it, as it's been articulated by some people in the county, esteemed people here that have said to you, it's an invisible illness. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean somebody's not struggling or walking around in emotional pain. Again, I'm going to shout that statistic out to you. 1 in 5 young people are living with a mental health issue or will be diagnosed. 75% will not seek treatment because of the stigma that's associated. We've got to get rid of the stigma. We've got to stop trivializing mental health issues and treat it the very same as we do a physical health issue. Like NAMI always says, before stage 4, we don't want these kids to get to a crisis before they get help. God forbid, before they attempt suicide, before someone says to them, this will make you feel better, and they get invited to try drugs or alcohol, or they self-harm, or they stop going to school, they stop being productive, they stop engaging in all of the things that they love and they enjoy. What does mental health look like? I say this to the young people all the time. I struggle with depression. Do I look like a depressed person? Do I dress like a depressed person? Certainly not. So depression manifests itself in many different forms. But we have got to get at these young people sooner than later. We've been called into 8th grade this year. We used to do just middle and high, 9th and 10th graders. 8th graders are struggling with anxiety every day. Sadly, we had 5th graders, 4 of whom had suicidal ideations. One 10-year-old little boy attempted suicide. We need to get at these young people sooner, educate them. Please support the Ending the Silence program. It should be mandated in every school in the county. Mental health education is vital, it's essential, and we need it. Thank you for coming, thank you for support. Oh, I have to mention Team AJ, our Team Garbo back there. Fabulous team of people that rallied to raise a lot of money for Ending the Silence. We need more of that. We need more of you. I thank you all for coming. I love you all. Thank you.